let's continue. So we're just about done here. I pulled out a couple of other ones. So the Albion strawberry is the one that I really wanted this year. I was pursuing the strawberry since like, it feels like January, February. The Albion strawberry, it's also an everbearing. The difference being that when you go to the U-Pick in my area, Albion strawberry is usually the number one. So they come big, they're juicy, they're very flavorful, very popular in the Pacific Northwest, apparently, for the U-Pick farms. That's just what I read on the strawberry sites, and you know, they want me to buy their stuff, so it could be total lies. That is what I've learned. So the Albion, I couldn't find it anywhere. I ended up finding it at Harris Nursery Land out in Delta, Ladner area, after I'd already purchased the 25 Eversweet, Everbearing, because I couldn't find the Albion anywhere, and I really want to bear root this year. So that in mind, I have decided to add a few extra strawberries to this planter. So I have in the front here, Eversweet is what that says. And that's just to remind me the ones in front are Eversweet. This also says Eversweet. The one on top is going to be Albion. And then in back, I'm adding a couple of extra. So this also says Albion. This also says Albion. So it's just going to be the ones that are near the post here. Probably going to put it right beside where it is so I don't forget and think that this is the Albion. But I just want to see what tastes better in this type of container, because I'm also going to be putting the Eversweet and the Albion out in my strawberry patch, which is a raised bed. It's a little plastic raised bed. I got them from Surprise, Dollarama. They no longer carry them, which is the worst. I bought $30 worth of them last year, and they're about 6 inches high. They're each 18 inches long. It came in a 4-pack, and now whenever I try to search them, I'll find very, very similar on Amazon, and they've shot through the roof. So like $28 now for a 4-pack. They're like Lincoln Logs, but for plastic raised beds. Anyway, they could also be put double high. You can go as high as you want with them. They all link up really easily. And kicking myself, I didn't buy more. I thought I bought too many last year, but now they're really useful for containing my container garden so that it looks nice and tidy. I also made a container garden on the side of the house, which I think you've seen probably before in video, where it's on landscape fabric, but then around the edge are those brown plastic thingies. I'm not going to pay $30 for 4. That's not going to happen. I was really happy paying so cheap, and I was hoping to buy a ton more this year, but unfortunately that's not going to happen either. So let's get these Albions done. I can hear the baby bunnies want to go outside now that it's sunny randomly. So let's get this finished. So the Albion have now been soaking again for the same 20 minutes. They had a bit more, I guess they were grown in sand. I don't know. They have this weird sandy stuff on them. Their root system, as you can see, is a lot less developed than the Eversweet was. And I did take the smallest ones since they're going to be going in very small areas. Hilariously enough, this guy has a much larger, a much larger root system. No idea why, but I'm going to put the guy, and there's another one with a good root system. I'm going to put the guy with the small root system in the very top because he's not going to have space to like burrow down anyway. So swing that back around, that guy out for a second. And same deal, I'm going to pack some up against the metal so it doesn't burn. And make a bit of space. Fan out the roots. And pop them down in there. Just gotta find the crown. There's the crown. Making me very nervous. I left my scoop out on my potting table, so I have to do it by hand now. Woe is me. Luckily enough, my partner is not home to get mad at me, or pseudo mad at me for making such a mess in here, but I'll clean it up before he gets home. Hopefully. I have 4 hours before that happens. When the cat is away. I was thinking about putting Elysium flowers up top here. They're beneficial insect attractants. They're in the kale family, and kale and strawberries get along. Thinking about it, so if these strawberries end up not working out too well or they're suffering, I'll put the Elysium up there, because I threw everything I had Elysium last year. I put it everywhere in my garden, and high sun, low sun, everything, and it did fantastic no matter where I put it. I use it for a living mulch with my tomatoes and cucumber, and I'll be doing that again this year. It just worked out fantastic. So anyway, there's that. Albion gets this little flag, and hopefully everything works out well there. Just stabby. So again, I'm just firming up around that PVC because we don't want it wiggling everywhere. I'm not gonna say that this will be Annie proof, my dog, but I think it's gonna be pretty close. As close as I can get it. I'm gonna turn this up a little bit. I didn't realize how low we were. Not paying attention. I might end up putting, I'm so sorry. I might end up putting a few little flower seeds or something up top. I have been growing some wildflower. We'll see how this one does. Not sure yet. It drives me crazy when things are this empty, but you know what? They're gonna grow. So, put that away. Turn this around. Oh my god, this mess. Yikes. Okay. This down. Whoops. I'm just digging down. I'm leaving some metal covered with dirt and making a nice little fan area. So looking at these two, I'm going to find the one that has the bigger roots and put it in the bottom. Okay. Fan, fan, fan. And always gently. Why I soaked, in case I did not mention that at the very beginning, why I soaked these roots is to rehydrate them. Because they have been dehydrated pretty much since they got into that pack. Do you hear the bunnies making the noise in the background? Those babies have gotten so rambunctious. I'll do another video later. They discovered they could get through the bars today, and 3 of them escaped at once. So I had to put more barrier up, but they're getting very sweet. Still no babies on the mama. No, still on baby watch. She's only 27 days after she gave birth. And they give birth anywhere from 28 to 31 days after being impregnated. So we have time. High enough? I may add some more soil in a little bit, but Albion, okay. This guy. It ended up being just a gorgeous day out. I don't know if you can tell the natural light that's coming in now versus the artificial that was earlier, but yeah, the kitchen's just like alive now. Babies, calm down back there. still hear the wind outside though. Okay. Fanning, always fanning. Not Dakota fanning, just fanning in general. Make sure there's some dirt in front. Dirt behind. Dirt everywhere. Okay. We got ever sweet Albion. Well, I think we're done. Bring this out to show you here. So when I'm turning things around here, some days it'll be facing this way and it'll say, maybe I'll put this over here, say flowers and garden, and then other days I'll turn around and surprise, it still says flowers and garden, but different sides. And I think they're a little skewed, but you know what? After I water, it's all going to settle down. But yeah, I'm looking forward to watering from the top here, and hopefully this guy does take over. If he doesn't, my partner does have a power saw, so he can just come in here and take it off right here, and I can still water from there. That won't be a problem, but I don't want to mess with it now. I am very happy with this. This looks really nice. I'm going to put you on pause for a second and take you outside for where it's going to be. I also got to wash my hands. Okay, so sun's gone behind some clouds again. However, I'm going to show you where this ended up. Right there. So there's the steps coming from the house, and that is the baby bunny playpen right there. And this is right here's Annie's water canteen thing, and the strawberries. And so those are well out of the way. Annie often walks through this area, and this is the heaviest thing we have, her canteen. So when she hits that, she doesn't hit anything else, and she just careens a different direction. So these will be safe back here. And when they need sun to the back, I just roll them. And there we are. Done and done. Gonna water these guys now. Take you to the potting bench, and I'm sorry it's so windy. So windy out here. Woof. And sorry for those with vertigo. Okay. Oops. So I'm just going to fill it to the top here. Oh, there we go. See, it's coming out the holes. Yeah. Well, that worked. Glad it worked. Could you imagine? Oh my God, I'd be so sad. I'm gonna go back inside now, make myself a nice tea and warm up because I was hot before and now I am freezing. I hope you guys had a great day with us. I hope that you enjoy the strawberry container and that it inspired you. And yeah, just, you know, when you feel like you can't do it because you don't have everything that the professionals have, well, screw it. Do it yourself. Just, it doesn't have to be perfect. Like, that's not the perfect version of what I'd want. But something I'm trying to work on as a perfectionist is not to always do all or nothing, is to take steps. And so what I wanted was a strawberry container that was stackable, that could hold a bunch. What I didn't want to do is spend a ton of money on those clay ones that in my previous experience did not work. And I didn't want to have to, get some specialized equipment. I just wanted a cute stacker. And I made one. And as the light flickers, I will leave you at that. Mother Nature knows it's March, right? We get rain now. We don't get storms. This is crazy. Anyways, beat your perfectionism. Go do something half-assed. Have a beer while you're doing it. Have a glass of wine while you're doing it. And just do it. Get out there. Try something new. I've never made a stacking container before. You just saw the whole thing. Was it obvious? Probably. I had fun doing it though. So yeah, get out there. Do something new. Bye guys.